All right, hello and welcome everybody to our webinar this afternoon where I am. I know it's morning in some places, evening in others. BitClub Network, we have people literally all over the world. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today and a great week and a great month and a great year. Just everything seems to be going just wonderful. I'm Russ. I've been traveling all over the world talking about BitClub Network and meeting with people. I've literally met with thousands of people, and it just blows my mind, the excitement in every country I go to. So let's just jump right in. I know some of you that are listening to this are brand new. And when I say listening to this, I mean to the recording. We don't actually have a lot of people. We just have a few people on here right now live. But I know a lot of you will be listening to this recording. And today, what I would like to do is really help everyone to understand Bitcoin and what BitClub Network is all about. So first of all, we have a really cool little video. If you go to YouTube and just look up BitClub Space Network, that's our YouTube channel, and you'll find this video on here. This is the one in English. It's 9 minutes and 10 seconds long, and it explains Bitcoin, everything about Bitcoin. And we also have it in many other languages as well, but I would highly recommend for you to go on here and watch this, because I normally take like 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes to go over what is Bitcoin, but we really put all the information in this little 9-minute video to help you understand what Bitcoin is. So if you've never heard of Bitcoin, if you watch this 9-minute video, it'll give you a really good understanding of what Bitcoin is all about. So if you can, stop the webinar if you're watching the recording and go find this video and watch this video first. It'll actually save you half an hour to watch this 9-minute video. And then come back as soon as you're done and you'll be right in place. Okay, so now, after you guys have watched that video and you understand what the basics of Bitcoin is, this is blockchain.info. And blockchain.info actually is a blockchain explorer, and it tracks Bitcoin. And so on here, this is every transaction happening live with Bitcoin right now. And these are the new blocks of Bitcoin that are being created on average every 10 minutes. So you'll see there's 6 blocks here, and the last 6 blocks have taken 1 hour and 1 minute. So about 10 minutes. Sometimes it'll be more, sometimes it'll be less, but on average, it's 10 minutes for every block of Bitcoin. And you can see on here, there's been a total of 439,368 blocks of Bitcoin since Bitcoin started almost 8 years ago. And BitClub Network, what we do is we mine Bitcoin. Oh, hang on one second. People said they don't see anything. Can people see my screen? Hang on, make sure everybody can see my screen. Let me see this real quick, because you should be able to see my screen right now. It shows that it's showing my screen. No screen. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. So you guys are not seeing my screen. It says showing screen. Are you guys sure you can't see my screen? Okay, now you see the screen. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. Apologize for that. Let's back up a little bit. This is the YouTube channel I was just showing you guys. So BitClub Space Network. On here you'll find this video, and it's basically what is Bitcoin, and it's 9 minutes 10 seconds. It was published almost about a year ago, and wow, almost 52,000 views on it. So watch this video, then come back and we'll show you everything about, like, the rest of everything about BitClub Network. So, okay, here is blockchain.info. So these are the transactions for Bitcoin. These are the blocks of Bitcoin. And it's just real simple. 439,368 blocks of Bitcoin so far total. Now, another thing about this real quick. what I think can be so big about Bitcoin, because the more I've learned about Bitcoin and the more I study Bitcoin, the more I realize that Bitcoin is probably going to end up bigger than the internet, more useful than the internet in so many different ways. It's hard for people to believe that right now and to understand that right now, but it really is true. And hang on, just getting rid of all these messages real quick. So one site that I think is really good is CoinDesk. CoinDesk, just tons and tons of information all about Bitcoin. And if you put your email address in here, they'll actually send you new stories literally every day, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. And there's tons and tons of news articles all about Bitcoin. If you want to search anything that has to do with any country, just put in the keyword. It'll bring up all the different articles that have to do with that, with whatever country, whatever you searched. So when I was on here, one of the things that I saw that just kind of blew my mind was the blockchain venture capital. So if we think back, 25, 30 years ago when the internet was new, most people would say, well, I don't want to get a computer. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a computer. It doesn't make any sense. I could just call you. I don't need to send you an email. But other people saw the vision of what the internet could be, and they took the internet serious. They went to work, and those are our billionaires of today. So when I saw this blockchain venture capital, and I understood that there was a lot more to do with Bitcoin than just Bitcoin the money, there was the underlying Bitcoin and blockchain technology. So I started doing some more studying, and what I saw was, what you're looking at right here, is that there are hundreds, actually thousands of different companies that are raising money right now. And you can see it's a long list of companies. And all these companies are raising money all for blockchain technology type ventures. And so here is the date that these companies are raising whatever amount of money. This is what they do in the world of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. This is what round of funding they're in. So this is the money they got in this round of funding. This is how much money they got total. And then these are the investors giving them the money. So what I think is important is really the trend. So in 2012, we had over 2 million invested. 2013, 95 million invested. 2014, 361 million invested. 2015, and actually I think part of 2016, 865 million invested. So like $1.3 billion invested into Bitcoin and blockchain startups. But what's really interesting about this is that I think, and I'm pretty sure, there's a whole lot more, 5 times, 10 times, 50 times more people, more companies, more money that's not public, that's private. It's estimated that there's 30,000 developers, programmers working on Bitcoin startups right now. That's going to make Bitcoin just way easier to use and more adopted and more accepted by the masses. Okay, so let's just look at a couple things real quick. I just want to show you a couple things. So first one on here, January 2015, here's Coinbase. Coinbase in their third round of funding raised $75 million, 106 million total. The New York Stock Exchange was the #1 investor of that 75 million. Also USAA, huge bank in the US, and BBVA, the largest bank in Spain. Also 21 Inc., 116 million in their first round of funding, 121 million total. Andreessen Horowitz, these guys are basically the guys that started eBay, PayPal, and Google. Circle, 50 million in their third round of funding, 76 million total. Goldman Sachs, the #1 investor there. Let's see here. Looking for here's Chain, 30 million in their second round of funding, 43.7 total. Visa, NASDAQ, City Ventures, Capital One. I mean, this is kind of a big deal. I think you're seeing here. Like, It's the world's richest, smartest people that are investing all of this money into all of these companies. And if you think about this for a minute, the internet is about communication, entertainment, learning new things. Bitcoin's about money. So what's more important to you? And I think 100% of the time people are going to say money. That's why Bitcoin can end up being bigger than the internet. Nobody can control Bitcoin. Nobody can manipulate Bitcoin. Nobody can stop this. And what's also really cool about this is the timing that we're getting involved. Because remember, I'm already subscribed on there. So remember, you might think you're hearing about this very, very, very late. You are not. If you remember from the video, it talked about the first transaction was a pizza, which was 2 pizzas, $25 for 10,000 Bitcoin. That was really our first price. And then more people started wanting to buy Bitcoin and started pushing the price up. And it took about 20 months for the price to go from nothing, just an idea, to where it was 10 cents. So right now we're sitting at over $740 right now for 1 Bitcoin. And I know a lot of people think, okay, so we missed the opportunity. Not at all. We haven't missed anything. Right now there's about 15 people that know about Bitcoin and have a Bitcoin wallet. I know basically everybody's on Facebook, and I just want you to think for a minute. Do you think you were one of the first 15 million people on Facebook? And for most of us, we would have to say, no, we were not one of the first 15 million people on Facebook. So we know about Bitcoin in the earlier stages than we knew about Facebook, but yet Bitcoin doesn't have the potential to be bigger than Facebook. Some Bitcoin companies have the potential to be bigger than Facebook. Bitcoin has the potential to be bigger than the internet. And so we are so early in this, and you can see the price, $7.44. That's a huge thing, but we're still early. If you take 2% of the world's money and put it into Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin will be worth between $700,000 and $1 million. So we could still have 1,000 times growth here. Well, not 1,000 times, but 1,000 times growth. So 700 could turn into 700,000. So yes, literally, you buy a Bitcoin right now at $700, and 20 years from now, it could be worth $700,000. That is a real thing. I've actually met people that bought Bitcoin when it was 5 cents. They sold it when it was at its all-time high of over $1,000. This one guy, he bought $1,000 worth, and he sold it for $5 million. 1,000 turned into 5 million. It's just mind-blowing to me, but it really happened, and it's not stopping happening. We still have huge, huge, huge potential with this thing. So another thing I want to show you guys, we'll go back over here. We're going to go to charts. So we go down here. Where's it at here? Okay, transaction volume. We go to all time. So in the beginning, there was literally no transactions for over a year. And then in the beginning, we had our little pizza, little area there. And then here we start getting all of our growth taking off. And at this point right now, we're over 250,000 transactions daily right now. So you can see the growth rate that's happening, but it's just the beginning. If we get 1 billion people doing, let's say, 10 transactions a day, just think how many times a day do you use money? If there's 10 transactions a day per person, that's 10 billion transactions a day. Right now, we're at 1/4 million transactions a day. So this is still so early, and we all know that Bitcoin's based on supply and demand. And as you saw in the video, Our supply is going down, but our demand is going up. This is literally a demand chart. The more transactions there are, the more demand there is, the price gets pushed up, and our supply keeps going down, and it's going to keep going down. So we are really in a very, very, very special time here, and I'm just going to let everybody know that if you don't get involved in BitClub Network, it's fine. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings, but we hope that you will get involved with Bitcoin and do everything you can to learn more about Bitcoin. The more people that know about it, the faster the word spreads, the higher the price goes, the faster the price goes up. So we want everybody involved with Bitcoin, but if you don't get involved with BitClub Network, it's okay. Just what we found is that, and what I saw that got me excited, is that every 10 minutes, a new block of Bitcoin comes out. And so far, there's about over 11 billion. Let me pull it up real quick. Sorry. Pull it up real quick. This is exactly. All right. So right now, there is almost $12 billion worth of Bitcoin, $11.89 billion worth of Bitcoin. What's crazy is the 24-hour volume is $8 billion in 24-hour volume for Bitcoin. So when I figured out that all of this new Bitcoin goes to people involved in Bitcoin mining, and it's not going to stop. It's going to continue. It's going to keep going, keep going. People are going to keep getting Bitcoin every day. If I don't get it, it just goes to somebody else. This will not stop. So with BitClub Network, we got into Bitcoin mining about 2 years ago. And most of the Bitcoin mining, I'm going to go here to the pool stats. So most of the Bitcoin mining that's going on is done by a small group of very rich people. And for the most part, people like an average person like you and I, we can't get in at these really high levels. And so basically what BitClub Network did was we turned it into a bunch of little guys becoming one big guy. And that's what we've done now. And so you can see on here, just in the past few days, we've hit 25 blocks of Bitcoin. And these are the blocks we've hit just the past couple days. I'll click on one of these. So on here, you'll see BitClub Network, and the block reward was 12.5 Bitcoin. And it was deposited into this Bitcoin wallet address. So you know this Bitcoin wallet address belongs to BitClub Network. So if we click on there, go here, and you'll see newly generated coins, newly generated coins, newly generated coins, newly generated coins. And you can scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. And if you click over here, you'll actually see there's more than 40 pages of newly generated coins. And we've been using this wallet now for probably about 14 months that we've been mining to this wallet. So in those 14 months, that's 36,510 Bitcoin that we've mined. There's actually still 7,971 Bitcoin sitting in the wallet right now. Based on money, that would be $27 million worth of Bitcoin that has been mined and shared with BitClub Network members. And it's not going to stop. And the beautiful thing about this is that if no more new people join BitClub Network, it's okay. Because we've already bought the equipment. We're already mining Bitcoin. If we don't get any more people that join, we're still going to be mining Bitcoin. Everybody's going to keep getting paid over and over and over and over and over again. It is not going to stop. Now, I know most of you have been involved in network marketing, heard of network marketing, maybe are a huge leader in network marketing. I just want you to think for a second, how many network marketing companies, or any businesses for that matter, actually share with their members or employees any of their bank accounts? Nobody does. Well, BitClub Network, because everything is Bitcoin that we're doing here, it's transparent. We can't hide this. You guys have access to this. You can see that what we're saying is true. We can't fake this. So I hope that makes sense to everybody, that we have the most transparent company in the history of the world that I've ever seen. Maybe something will be more transparent, but this is pretty close to the top of transparent. Okay, so let's go back over here. Now, if you go to bitclubnetwork.com and then go to our mining pool and just click on mining pool. 1 second. You can scroll down here and you'll see our Iceland video. So this actually shows our facility in Iceland with all of our equipment. And so you can go watch that video anytime you want. Just bitclubnetwork.com, then click on mining pool and you'll see that video. It's only 1 minute, and we have some new videos that are going to be coming out here very, very soon. In this video, you will see there's a lot of empty space. And now that facility is 100% filled. We are now sending equipment to a new facility that we're working with that is actually inside of China and Russia. So actually 2 new facilities. So a lot of really cool stuff's happening with the mining, only getting bigger. And I think you're going to see that we got some really cool stuff happening. Also, if you want to track all the mining that takes place, you can go to bitclubpool.com and click on pool stats. That'll bring you to this page right here. You can see our last 5 blocks, 10 blocks, 25, 50, 100, 250, and the differential percentage is lucky or unlucky. So if it is above 100, it is unlucky. If it's below 100, it's lucky. And it goes above 100, below 100, below. Just it's always going back and forth. And you can see here each individual block, same kind of thing. You see we're lucky, basically right on the money. Lucky, very unlucky. Lucky, very unlucky. Lucky, unlucky, very lucky, very unlucky. Lucky, 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 unlucky. So you can go through here. You can see how everything is set up and play with that all you want to. The main thing I want to show with everybody is that we're just a mining pool, and if all of these super rich guys are investing millions, not just millions, but tens of millions into Bitcoin mining, and 11, almost $12 billion worth of Bitcoin's been created, why can't we get some of this? Why can't the little guys participate? Nobody ever makes it easy for the little guys. It's always the rich guys investing and getting richer. They own all the stores. They own all the apartment buildings. They own all the high-rise buildings. They own all this stuff. They know about Bitcoin first. Every bank is invested, all the different financial institutions. They're all involved. They tell us afterwards, and then we all become participants. And so now's the one time when we actually get to be involved and we get to have some control of this. So that's really what BitClub Network is. We're a mining pool, and we give everybody the ability for a very small amount of money. You can get involved for as little as $600 for a very small amount of money to be able to get involved in Bitcoin mining. So if you just look at what the potential for this is over the next few years, let me show you why I got excited. Let me get my little pen here. Hang on 1 second. All right. So, hang on. Give me 1 second. All right. So you can get involved for $500 for pool 1, $1,000 for pool 2, $2,000 for pool 3. Or if you buy all 3 of the pools, you'll be what's called a founder. Founders always get special bonuses and special offers. There's also a one-time $99 membership fee. So total would end up being $3,599. So if you just buy Bitcoin and you were to buy $3,599 worth of Bitcoin, I think you're making a really smart decision. But we don't sell Bitcoin. Our Bitcoin is not for sale. But right now, if you buy that much Bitcoin, I think you'll get about 5 Bitcoin. Now, all of these smart rich guys, they think the price of Bitcoin in the next 3 years could be in the neighborhood of $10,000. I think it could be even less than 3 years. We could be looking at $10,000. So if the price does go to 10,000 in the next 2 to 3 years, your 5 Bitcoin that you spent $3,599 on is now going to be worth about $50,000. So pretty good decision that you made there. Just going to put 50K, 50,000. But we do Bitcoin mining. This is if you're going to buy Bitcoin. Again, we don't sell Bitcoin. But if you get involved in mining with us, I want you guys to understand that this is pay one time, and you're literally going to be getting paid for years and years and years and years. Always think of this as gold, same as gold mining. So if you invest in a gold mining operation, you're not going to go start digging holes. The gold miners dig up the gold. They just give you your gold every single day. This is the same kind of thing. So if you put that same $3,599 into mining with us, I think 3 years from now, you could end up with between anywhere from 15, and I'm going to be very conservative here, 15 to 25 Bitcoin. I think it could be a lot higher than this, but I'm just going to call it 15 to 25 Bitcoin. If we're right and you end up getting between 15 and 25 Bitcoin over the next 3 years, you're talking about, if the price is at 10,000, that's between $150,000 and $250,000 for a $3,599 investment. People all the time ask me, Russ, what's the worst that could happen here? Well, I put $25,000 in the stock market about 10 years ago, and I did day trading. And in about a 4-month period of time, I literally lost all my money. My account only had about 15 cents in it. I was the worst day trader ever, ever, ever. And so the worst that can happen in any investment is you could lose all your money. That could happen. With this, though, let's look at the upside. Let's say I would have given my money to some mutual fund and said, okay, be very, very, very safe and conservative with my money. What percent could I make on my money realistically over a 3-year period of time? If somebody goes, I can double my money, no problem, in the stock market in 3 years, number one, they're a liar. Like, you have to be a super, super lucky genius person to double your money in 3 years. And if someone tripled their money in 3 years, they'd really have to be a super ridiculous lucky person. So let's say worst case scenario, you lose it all. Best case scenario, you double your money in the stock market. Even if you triple your money in the stock market, you got 10,000. But with Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining, the potentials for your upside, you never, ever, ever would have that opportunity in a stock market or buying gold or buying oil or anything like that. This has the best upside of anything I've ever seen, and you can see it's the world's richest, smartest people that are involved with this right now. So that's why I got involved with Bitcoin mining with BitClub Network, is because I just saw massive, massive potential, and I just don't want to let all the rich guys keep getting all the Bitcoin. I want some of the Bitcoin. And so I got started over 2 years ago. Got started at the very, 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 very beginning with everybody. Hang on one second. Get rid of my pen here. All right, there we go. And oh, actually has me signed in right now. All right, so I got started in the beginning, and you can see that the mining earnings for me for the past 2 years are like 25 Bitcoin. So I'm not saying anything crazy with you'll get between 15 and 25 Bitcoin over the next 3 years. I think I'm being pretty conservative saying that in 2 years, this account has gotten 25 Bitcoin. Now, another thing is that if you get started now, your money is buying the best equipment on the market. It's buying S9s. And we also do some other different types of mining also, but let's just say like your equipment is going to be buying the S9 Antminer, which is the best on the market. people that joined over 2 years ago, their money was buying S3 and S4 amp miners. And the electric for 1 petahash of S3 or S4 amp miners was about $56,000 a month. The electricity for 1 petahash of S9 amp miners is about $6,500 a month. So 56,000, 6,500. That's a big difference. And we're running a lot of petahashes. So do the math on that. It's just crazy the difference. So for those of you that are brand new joining, it's not fair for you that people join way in the beginning, their money bought crappy equipment. So the only way to make it fair is everybody has to chip in. So if we go here to, where's it at here? We just switched this up. What happened to it? Where? Oh, let's go here. Maybe it's here. Hang on 1 second. It's going a little slow. Okay, so the only way to make it fair is everybody has to chip in. So a portion of everybody's Bitcoin that you're mining has to go back in to help buying new equipment. So pool 1, 50% minimum has to go back in. Pool 2, 40%. Pool 3, 30%. What does that mean? That means that you're going to end up having more and more and more shares in all of the pools. So even though you get started and you end up using your days, it doesn't matter because you're going to end up having shares that still have 1,000 days attached to them. So this is pay one time, but get paid forever and ever and ever and ever. You're never going to run out of shares. And if you do refer other people, every time that they make a repurchase, you're getting paid again and again and again and again on all of those people. That's what's just beautiful about all of this. And I just want to show you guys real quick. A lot of times people are like, Russ, go over the comp plan. Comp plan's not important. We have kind of a unilevel coding bonus, and we also have a binary with matching bonuses, but that's not really the important thing. In my downline, I have about 30,000 people, something like that. And you would say, okay, that's a lot of people. Yes, it is a lot of people. But I want you to think about something. There's 25 commission records on a page, 25 on one page. And in a little over 2 years, I have over 104,000 pages. So that's over 2.5 million commission records on 30,000 people, because I keep getting paid over and over and over and over again on all of these different people. It's absolutely awesome. And by the way, we're not just involved with Bitcoin, we're also involved, we have Club Coin, which if you join, you get Club Coin for free. We also have Ethereum that we deal with sometimes, Zcash that we deal with. So we're doing a lot of different things. So we have different wallets for different coins. So this is big, big, big. And another thing I want to kind of get through to you guys is that Bitcoin has the potential to be bigger. Oh my gosh, I've been talking to myself because the speaker was off. Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello. I think I turned this off. Oh, you heard me all along? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I was worried I was talking to myself. Cool, thank you, thank you. All right, cool, let me go back. All right, had me scared for a second. Because I had the, just so you guys know, I had the little webinar panel minimized so I could see the whole screen, so I wasn't watching all the stuff. Right on. All right, cool, cool, cool. Thanks, everybody. All right, so where were we? What was I talking about before I got like freaked out for a second and then I messed the whole thing up? Okay, so everybody gets Club Coin. when you join. We also have Ethereum, Zcash. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? Now I don't remember. I completely forgot where I was at. That's all good. So as you guys can see, like, we have a really awesome mining pool here, and we're just a club of friends. If when people go, exactly what is BitClub Network? Imagine that you had a group of 10 friends that you went to college with, and one of the guys is a programmer, and he says to the group, hey, look, I can do this Bitcoin mining, but I can't afford all this equipment. If you guys will give me the money for the equipment, I'll mine the Bitcoin and we'll split up all the Bitcoin. That's all BitClub Network is, just on a much larger scale. And we can do a lot of other things. Once we have our big distribution set up, we can do a lot of other things on top of just mining Bitcoin. And that kind of takes me into the next thing that I could talk about. And that's our next thing that we're going to be launching, which is CoinPay. And let me pull up CoinPay. CoinPay.co. Oops. It's supposed to be .co, sorry. CoinPay.co. There we go. All right, so CoinPay is basically ready right now. We did have a little test site up, and the programmers told me I could play with it and not to give it out. I showed a couple people, and next thing you know, there was 100 accounts that were set up on there. So they even locked me out of it. So we're going to be launching this in Korea. We're going to have a booth in Korea at a big fintech conference, Bitcoin conference that's going to be there in South Korea. And CoinPay is basically ready right now. Businesses can use it. They can generate invoices, have the invoices paid instantaneously. This literally could make us the next Visa or MasterCard. We have 30,000 people to go out and share our platform, and this platform will help any business anywhere in the world to accept Bitcoin or Clubcoin. If they don't want the coins, it's okay. We can show them how to change it into fiat currency for whatever country that they're in and get that automatically. So this is basically ready to go right now. Again, I have my little play around test site, but too many people started playing around on it. So we'll have it where everybody can start actually using this here very soon. And that's kind of where everything kind of ties in with Clubcoin. So just so you guys understand, we give Clubcoin away for free. There is no, we don't sell it at all. And the way this whole thing, where I think Clubcoin can be really big for all of us, is that it's tied in with CoinPay. So with CoinPay, we can bring all of these businesses, these merchants, new business by letting them advertise to all of the members of BitClub Network. The only thing that we're going to ask is that these businesses give our members a discount. And the way they'll know that it's our members is our members will pay with Clubcoin, because we give all of our members Clubcoin. So, of course, if you're going to have a real coin, you got to have wallets and all that, and we do have wallets. In fact, if you go to Clubcoin, clubcoin.co, clubcoin.co. So on here, these are our wallets. Oh, they got the Android up now. So a lot of different things happening here, and you can download the wallets. We even have wallets for Android. So that is there right now. And then we put it on the open market. So it's actually on Bittrex. So hang on one second here. Bittrex is loading. There we go. All right, so Clubcoin today, we're down 3.5%. Actually, I don't know that we're really down, because the price of Bitcoin went way up today, so it actually might even be up a little bit. It looks like it's down. And then I want to show you guys this real quick. So We started out with 80 million club coins. We've given out over 65 million, close to 70 million club coins. We're still giving them away till the end of the year. So there will end up being more than 70 million club coins given away. Originally, we only planned on giving away 50 million, but we're giving away over 70 million. And when you tell somebody that doesn't know any better, yeah, we started with 80 million of these coins. We're giving away over 70 million of them. Everybody gets their coins on their first day. They can go sell them anytime they want. People go, well, everybody's going to go sell them and the price is going to go to zero. But what's end up happening is a little bit different. Right now, the price is at 38.85 cents, so almost 39 cents. And I think this is just the beginning. I think this is really, really, really undervalued. And I just want to show you something real quick. Here's distribution. 300. Somebody has 300,000 club coins. That's crazy. Oh, wait, that's me. I have over 300,000 club coins here. And just so you guys understand, I have been buying. I am buying, consistently buying lots and lots and lots of club coin because I know what's going to end up happening here. And if we end up getting this to where we have 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 businesses that are all giving a discount to people that use club coin, we're going to create massive, massive, massive demand for club coin. So anybody that is selling your club coin for less than $1 or $2 or $3, thank you so much, because I'm buying it and lots of other people that understand what's going on are all buying the club coin. And I'm going to keep buying more club coin. In fact, I'll buy some more club coin right here in front of you guys right now. In fact, here, let me see here. Let me go to page 2. Take this up to 56. I'm going to buy 30. Do I have 31 Bitcoin available? I do have 31 Bitcoin available. I'm buying 31.7 Bitcoin worth of club coin right now. Boom. You just guys watch me buy $20,000 worth of, actually $22,000 worth of club coin right now live. So if you guys think I'm joking around, you guys can see I'm serious as a heart attack about this thing. I am all in with this thing. And you get club coin for free. If you want to go sell it right now, guys like me are buying it right now when you sign up, just so you know. Okay, so any questions? Any questions? I can't say your name very well. Satok Singh, when CoinPay is launched, how will the members benefit? That's a great question. So when CoinPay launches, you can sign up businesses. You're going to get paid if you sign up a business. And every time that business does a transaction, you're going to get paid. Also, if you have people in your downline that are signing up businesses, if they sign up a business, you're going to get paid. And if the business does a transaction, you're going to get paid. So not just if you sign up the business, any business in your downline. Let's see here. From your forecast, when can a passive member see higher returns for current mining? I don't know. Like, everything goes up and down. I don't know exactly. Here's what I do know is that they're going to get paid for a long time, many years. And so I know a lot of people involved in network marketing and passive programs in network marketing. These scams give them 1% a day, 1.2% a day, 1.5% a day. People go, wow, this is amazing, it's amazing. Then they get paid that for, you know, a short period of time, and then the business is gone. Then they go, oh, what happened? They're scammers. Exactly, because nobody can afford to pay that. It's not real. This is a real business. Most people invest money into any type of business, doesn't matter what type of business it is, and they plan on breaking even after a few years. With this, I think people can break even in a year and a half. And remember, it's not just the mining. We also give everybody free Club Coin. We're also giving every member free shares of CoinPay. So every single member of BitClub Network, all the way back to the beginning, is going to be a part owner of CoinPay. If there's profits in CoinPay, everybody's going to be splitting those profits. So you can't just look at just mining. There's so many other aspects. And as we come up with more and more and more revenue streams, everybody's getting a piece of all of it. We're a big club. It's not one owner and sales reps. We're a club. Everybody benefits from all of this. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see here. Let me go start from the top here. Glad you're here, Josh. Appreciate if you can show how passive, I remember, okay. Appreciate if you can show how a passive founder member can make 5 to 15 Bitcoin over the next 3 years. Just from mining, that's like, I don't know exactly what it'll be. I can just show you what's happened for the past 2 whatever years, like a little over 2 years. This is my account, and this started with a founder position. It's made 25 Bitcoin. I don't know exactly what it will be going forward forever. I can just show you what's been so far. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, of the 25, part of it is in that I can take out, and part of it is repurchases, which makes it where I keep getting paid forever and forever and forever and forever and forever. So yeah, absolutely. But that's what it's mine so far. Now, if you got involved, just so everybody knows, if you got involved in Bitcoin mining and you buy $1 million worth of equipment, you turn it on, let it run, it's going to end up making you more than $1 million, and then it's going to have to be turned off. If you want to stay in the game, you have to keep buying more. You have to keep buying more. You have to keep buying more. With BitClub Network, we keep buying more and more and more and more. Like, we just keep buying and buying and buying, but so does everybody else. Everybody else is buying also. So, like, we have to keep up. It's the same thing. So, you know, everybody that looks at this as, oh, okay, I'm paying one time, but you guys got to understand, like, we always have to keep buying more, or else we just get buried. So that's why we have to have repurchases. But the good news is that makes it where everybody keeps getting new contracts, new contracts, new contracts, new contracts. That's how we get paid forever. We'll keep growing forever. It's a beautiful thing. Any other questions? Kim, what's the cost for CoinPay app for a business? I think we've decided to start it at $399. And then if you sign up the business, I think you're going to get about $150. And then it's also going to pay a few levels, and then also some generations of Builder, Pro Builder, Master Builder, and Monster Builder. So a lot of money there if you have a downline of people signing up businesses. And also, some people might go, oh no, we can't charge. You're completely incorrect. In fact, if you look at merchant accounts, when merchant accounts first started, they were charging $300, $400, $500, $600 to get a merchant account in the beginning. There have been many other business models that charged, and for you to go out, spend time talking to businesses, educating them on what's going on, and then the new business that we can bring them because they get to advertise to our members, I think it's just going to be perfect. Like, I think it's going to be wonderful. Now, if we need to lower the price later, we can, but we can't start out at, you know, whatever and then raise the price. So it's okay to start here and then lower it later, but I think this is going to be the perfect amount. After talking to lots and lots and lots of people, everybody seems to think this is going to be the perfect amount to be at, $399. Any other questions from anybody? Kim, I'm so excited to be involved in BitClub Network. Such a bright future. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like we're just getting started. Like, we've been going for 2 years. I feel like this is just actually the beginning. In F, put Zcash question mark. What is your question exactly about Zcash? Like, what is Zcash? Zcash is another cryptocurrency. We mine Zcash also. We've also been mining Ethereum. So that's another thing. Any updates about our mining pool? Which one? About the Zcash mining pool? Zcash mining pool is going good. Doesn't have our name on it yet, but I can show it to you. Hang on. This is actually our mining pool here. So you can actually see what we've mined to it. So we've hit 218 blocks, total of 479 Zcash. So you can actually see everything. So it's right there. And we'll have links to this here very shortly. It's just not labeled BitClub Network yet, but it will be. And we're still waiting on the Ethereum mining equipment that is basically still mining Ethereum. Or maybe some of it's been moved over. I haven't got an update in like the past 5, 6, 7 days. I've been so busy, everybody. Sorry. So it's still new to this. Just remember, Zcash, we have another 13 more days until Zcash ramps up to where it's 12.5 Zcash per block. Right now, it's still just 7.5 Zcash per block, where we only get 6 of the 7.5 because 1.48 is going to the investors of Zcash. So right now, we're still only getting 6 per block. So still ramping up. In December, that's when we're really going to start making a lot of money from Zcash, I think. Let's see here. According to the back office. That could be. So like I said, I haven't talked to them like the past 5 or 6 days, so that's very possible. From the 11th. Yeah, it's possible. Any update on Zcash future? Since it was launched, the price keep dropping. Can you enlighten us a little on this? So when you say the price keeps dropping, if you look at Bitcoin started out with 0 price for a long time. Then there was the pizza, and it slowly ramped up. With Zcash did not pre-mine any coins, no coins at all. So they start out with 0 coins, where all these other coins, they pre-mine a ton. And so a lot of people wanted to say that they had Zcash the first day. And people were willing to pay ridiculous amounts of money, literally for dust. So on the first day, it looked like Zcash was being sold at $1.1 million for one Zcash. That's not a correct way to look at it, because it was like pirate treasure. People just wanted to say, I was in on the first day. I had Zcash on the first day. And so they're willing to pay that, no problem. And so it started coming down from there. And then the general population think the way you think. With, oh, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Oh my gosh, it's dropping. Sell, 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 sell. It's dropping. Where the smart guys are saying it's dropping. Buy, 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 buy. The technology is good. And so I've heard from so many people, Russ, what's wrong with Bitcoin? Bitcoin was at 1,200 and it dropped down to below 200. What's wrong with Bitcoin? There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin. People were freaking out. I bought 100 Bitcoin at $171. That was the bottom. And I bought 100 Bitcoin. I believe in the technology. So Zcash, kind of the same way. It was ridiculous how much people were willing to spend in the beginning. Those people are holding on to that Zcash. They're not selling that Zcash. Then more people started getting some from mining, and they just sell, 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 sell. And the buyers are just waiting for all these sellers to sell off all their stuff. Then everybody can buy at the bottom. I'm still waiting for Zcash. I think Zcash might come down a little bit more, and then I'm going to start buying a ton of it because I think in the next 30 to 60 days, we're going to see the price of Zcash being $500, $600, $800, even $1,000 for a Zcash, and stay there and higher consistently. And the reason is because of the market cap. So if we go back over here to coin market cap, and here's Zcash, the market cap is 4 million. Everything else has a bigger market cap than Zcash. Zcash has one of the best technology teams, amazing investors. This has so much going for it, and its market cap is 4 million. You watch, in the next 6 months, the market cap might hit $1 billion. Literally, might hit $1 billion. I think short term, in the next 6 months, Zcash has a potential to be bigger than Ethereum. Ethereum's at 867 million. I think Zcash can hit 1 billion, and it's showing 4 million right now. So you tell me, with all the hype behind Zcash, it works the way they said it was going to work. Everything is fine. The technology has not fallen apart. The technology is perfect. So why is it at 4 million? Because just this market is just inexperienced people. They just don't understand. And that's okay. It means we can make a lot of money from it. But you can't tell me that some of these other coins over here, like Counterparty has a bigger market cap. NXT has a bigger market cap. Steam has a bigger, Golden has a bigger market cap. So I hope that makes sense. Like, we can take advantage of people not knowing any better. So be happy you guys are involved at the point you're involved with in Zcash, because it's gonna boom. Be ready for it. You heard it here. Thank you, Richard. Josh said 4 million to $1 billion. I believe it. Let's see here. So I hope that made sense there for you, Sento. Hope I'm saying your name right. Denmark in the house. We're most definitely determined and committed. I know, Kim. You're awesome. So, Jet, when will arbitrage trading with BitClub Network begin? I don't know. Here's the thing. Let's just clear this up right now with the trading. I don't know what's going to happen with that, and I'm not going to risk everybody's money. Literally, if I would have turned the arbitrage trading on, if we would have turned that on and let people start sending money in the first 90 days, we would have got easy $100 million come in the door. But with that, we could really lose people's money, and I am not going to take a risk of losing people's money. So let's just get one thing clear and spread this very, very, very fast to everybody. If we were a scam with BitClub Network, we could have already got everybody's money. Everybody would have sent us in $100 million literally, and we'd have 100 million. And we could say, oh, we'll figure it out later. But that's not the way you do things responsibly. So we did not take the money, and we said, wait until we're sure, and we're still not sure. And I'm not going to risk people's money. We're just not going to do it. So I know some people are very disappointed that we did not launch it. I'm sorry. We thought it would work the way we were told it would work. It has not. And I mean, it's not safe. And when if we ever feel it's safe, we'll do it. We definitely want to do it. We're hoping to do it. But I don't want to get anybody's expectations set that this is 100% for sure thing going to happen. We'll see. I just don't know. And I just don't want to risk anybody's money. That's it. The next debit card. Actually, we're probably not going to do another debit card. The last debit card, everybody looked at us as we did so many bad things, and it wasn't us. It was the debit card company. And so we really don't want to do another debit card. There are some good ones with Zappo and with WireX. Just do some research for your country for what Bitcoin debit cards are available, because there's a lot of them all over the world. We will have a private label hardware wallet soon. That'll be private label. That'll have our name on it. But debit card, it just was so many problems. And again, we have no control. It's whatever bank is issuing it. They control everything. So if they mess stuff up, it makes us look bad because it has our name on it. So we're probably not going to do one. What if you're unable to sign up any merchant? It's okay. If you don't sign up a merchant, you don't sign up a merchant. You don't have to sign up a merchant to be in BitClub Network. I mean, it's not a mandatory thing. We have this there. If you want to go do it, you can go do it. Totally up to you. Where can I buy $500,000 worth of Bitcoin? I guess that would depend, where are you? Because you can buy that much from lots of different exchanges. Oh, in Germany? That's right, I forgot, sorry. In Germany, I don't know. I'd have to go look at that, but probably Kraken. Yeah. Oh yeah, then Josh just said Kraken also. No, there's lots of ways you can. No problem. When you say in cash, you mean cash wire transfer? Yeah. If you mean in a suitcase, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Just be glad you're not in India, or your suitcase of cash would be worth nothing right now. I feel bad for the guys in India. Those just devalued all their money. All right, any other questions? And just so you guys know, tomorrow I go to Turkey, then be heading back to Asia, and I'm going to do some more webinars. This one was kind of all over the place. I've been so busy just doing meetings. I think for the next few months I'm going to focus, try and do a lot more webinars. So we'll get a lot more webinars out there covering a lot more topics. Any positive or negative news on I guess you meant Bitcoin with the new USA president? Well, Trump has his own coin. There is a Trump coin, and he's owned his own network marketing company, Trump Network. So we got a guy that understands cryptocurrency and understands network marketing. So I think that's a very positive thing, personally. Yeah, Josh, that'd be a good idea. We have 500,000 USD in cash, and we will buy Bitcoin. That's what I would do if I had 500,000 in cash. That's why I'm not selling my Bitcoin. Mr. Jet, what is the final date to qualify for the Dubai trip? That's a great question. So I've been through 2 travel companies so far. Now I am starting to work with a 3rd travel company, because everybody seems to just keep dropping the ball, which kind of blows my mind when you're setting up a trip that's going to be, probably about $200,000 for a whole trip for everything, and I can't get people to take this serious. So I'm not sure. Whenever we have it, whenever we announce that here's the Dubai trip, and here's how much it costs, and you can go sign up, that's the deadline. So it's going to be, you have to be pro builder, so everybody understands. You got to be pro builder to come on this trip. I am arranging 100 rooms. So there'll be a price for double occupancy and a price for single. I'm working on this for January, but now because of this second travel company screwing up, we have to go with a third travel company. It might have to be pushed till February. So I don't have a date yet, but as soon as the whole package is put together, then we will announce it and let everybody sign up that wants to sign up. Just so you guys understand, there's probably a total of 250 people that qualify as Pro Builder, Master Builder, and Monster Builder. Probably more than 250. And we're only going to have 100 rooms. So it's going to sell out pretty fast. So please hurry up and make Pro Builder. So do not wait around, because as soon as that trip's ready, we're going to let everybody know and let everybody sign up for it. So final date, I don't know the final date to qualify, but it's going to be here, I'm hoping, pretty quick within the next couple weeks. All right, everybody, any other questions? How BitClub Network member be paid if no merchant is signed up for CoinPay? I don't understand your question. Everybody gets paid with Bitcoin. That has nothing to do with CoinPay. CoinPay is for like a restaurant that wants to start accepting Bitcoin from their customers. CoinPay is like that. That has nothing to do with BitClub Network members getting paid. That's completely different. BitClub Network members have been getting paid for over 2 years, every single day, no problem. If the individual did not sign up anyone. Okay, if the individual did not sign up a business, nobody in their downline signed up a business, then you're not getting paid from CoinPay. You will only do that if you sign up businesses or somebody in your downline signs up a business. You will, though, have shares of CoinPay. So you will own a small percentage of CoinPay. So eventually, if we sell CoinPay for $3, $4, $5 billion, you will get a payday from it. I hope that makes sense. Mode, I love BitClub because mining Bitcoin for me. Mr. Jet, support response is taking over 3 to 5 days. Is more staff going to be hired for English-speaking support? And you're welcome, Santot. Actually, Jet, yes. We have Korean and German that we're working with right now, getting set up, and we're working on hiring 2 more English. It's a little unfair sometimes because someone will send a support ticket on a Friday, and then everything's stacked up, and then they get a response on Tuesday, and they're like, you know, I mean, they're not working on the weekends. So, yeah, sometimes it is, you know, 3, 4, 5 days, depending on what day of the week. If you put something in on a Monday, it's probably handled by Wednesday. If you put it, like I said, on a Friday afternoon, it might not get handled till Tuesday. So, you know, just depends on the day of the week. But, yeah, we are hiring more English-speaking people. The problem with it, by the way, with hiring people, this is not like a normal network marketing company where everybody gets paid to their bank account, so everything's tracked by name. This is Bitcoin. So, like, we have to make sure that people can't screw stuff up and can't screw BitClub Network over and can't screw members over. And the people we have right now, 100% we trust them. They're family. Hiring people, there's no more family for us to hire. So we're having to make it where, you know, everything's kept very, very, very safe and secure. But at the same time, they can still help everyone. So it's a little touchy, but it's all good. Everything's great. What is our plan on Zcash? To mine as much as possible. You are very welcome, Jet. Thank you for understanding. Kim, thanks for these webinars. They're so informative. Also builds belief. Thank you, Kim. Centoke. When will the latest marketing PowerPoint be ready? You know what? Different people use their own PowerPoints. I never use a PowerPoint. If you guys watch my webinars, and been watching my webinars, you see that I just use websites. PowerPoints, I feel, are a bunch of stories that people can just make stuff up, where when you're using a live website, and now you can go look at that live website on your own, I can't make up a story. Like it's real right now. You can actually look at this on your own. So that's why I don't use PowerPoints, but we should have some stuff coming up pretty soon. Richard, I did not know that we had a good Russian team coming up. If we got some good Russian stuff, then we're going to have to get some stuff done in Russia then. All right, so any other questions? Only been on here a little over 2 hours. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much. This just kind of got us rolling a little bit. We're going to start doing a lot more webinars here very, very quickly. So thank you, everyone. You guys are very, very welcome. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And I'll see you guys in the next week or so on some more webinars. I promise I will start doing a lot more webinars. So have a great evening, everyone, or afternoon or morning. See you later.